One of the things I want to talk to you guys about, especially now that we're in December and it's the holiday season, I want to talk to you guys about drop shipping. All right, drop shipping. All right, what is drop shipping? All right, guys, Andre Reese. .biz. All right, I've always wanted to do that, so I just went ahead and did it. Hey guys, I just want to, it's December. I haven't made one of these videos here in a minute, but I wanted to go ahead and, I've got a whole list. Now that I got my YouTube routine down, I've got some videos that actually, in my mind, have kind of like gone, viral. I got a video that recently got 1,000 views on it. I was just like, ugh. And I also have another video that's almost got 3,000 views on it. So I've kind of figured out now the formula of how I'm going to do my videos going forward. But not everything I'm going to produce is going to be designed to go, viral, so to speak, in my mind. And I would like to produce more videos over time, and cover a lot of different topics. And some of them may be of interest to other people, some of them may not be. But one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, especially now that we're in December and it's the holiday season, I want to talk to you guys about drop shipping. All right, drop shipping. All right, what is drop shipping? All right, so let's kind of rewind the clock here and let's kind of step back a little bit. If you guys actually buy things online, it can be from Amazon, it can be eBay, it can be Walmart, Target, or if you buy things from private sellers, oftentimes you have been drop shipped and you may have received some clues of being drop shipped and you may not, and thought something was unusual, but there's a whole thing of how this whole drop shipping works. So basically what drop shipping is essentially creating listings online on different platforms, whether it's eBay, Amazon, etc. And me as a seller, all my items that I actually sell, I actually own. I have it. So if I list a camera on eBay, I actually have a camera that's sitting and stored someplace to actually sell. If you're a drop shipper, you will actually do a listing for something. You might do a listing for a camera that you don't actually own. And so once the person comes along and buys the camera from me, for example, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my storage unit. I'm gonna grab the camera, I'm gonna pack it, I'm gonna pull it from the storage and the packet, and I'm gonna ship it out to the customer, and they're gonna receive my camera that I've sold. Now I have one less listing, and I take that listing down if it's a unique item, so to speak. But if you're a drop shipper, what you basically do is you find items online at various websites, and then you take those items and you put them on another website someplace else. But you don't actually own the inventory. All you have is listings that are up. You can have a few listings, you can have hundreds of listings, and a lot of times drop shippers have thousands and thousands of listings that are listed online. And so what ends up happening is, the trick is, when a particular item sells on your website, let's say you have a camera that's listed on eBay that you don't own, and you know they sell that particular camera on Amazon, for example. Somebody comes along and buys that camera, they're gonna go ahead and pay for it, they're gonna give you their information on where it's gonna be shipped. You then have a responsibility to go to another website someplace else like Amazon or Walmart or Target, and then you'll buy that particular camera, and then you'll have that camera sent to the person on your behalf. So in the end, when I actually list something to sell online, I do all the work. I do the listing, I go grab it, I ship it, and I send it off. When you're doing drop shipping, you're using software and you're using virtual assistants, etc. You're not actually handling anything. You're allowing somebody else that's built a machine or a system to fulfill your orders. So if like I said, if I have a camera that's sold on eBay, it's being drop shipped from Amazon, I send the information to Amazon, I buy it on Amazon, they'll send the customer the camera from Amazon on my behalf, and the customer in the end will receive a camera in an Amazon box and be like, wait a minute, I just bought this from AndreReese.biz, but it's what I ordered, so okay. So that's kind of one of the clues you're looking at. So that's one of the easiest ways to figure out if you've been drop shipped on, like I said. And I'll give you guys an example. I recently went online to Amazon, and it's very difficult right now to buy rubbing alcohol. I use rubbing alcohol constantly in my recovery of items that I purchased for resale. It's an incredible solvent. It takes grease, grime, dirt, nastiness off of items, and it renews them and makes them new. And it doesn't leave a residue behind. You can use it on anything from books to plastic, and book covers, etc. So I use it all the time, constantly. It's very difficult nowadays to buy, alcohol. So I had no choice but to go online. I found it on Amazon and I went ahead and bought it. And so the alcohol that I purchased was an off-brand of alcohol, and it was like $12 or $14 for 2 of them. And it wasn't on Prime, so it took me a while to get it. And so when I received the alcohol, guess what I got? Can you guys see that? This is a box that came, you guys recognize it? It's a box that actually came from Walmart. And inside of it is actually Walmart 70% isopropyl alcohol. So I bought alcohol on Amazon. I was expecting the Amazon to ship the alcohol to me on their behalf in an Amazon package with bubble wrap and all that. But instead, it actually came in a Walmart box, and the product was Walmart equates, alcohol. So under the terms and conditions of, how Amazon works, they don't allow you to drop ship if you have another competitor like Target or Walmart send the items to you in their box, but that's another story altogether. But in the end, I got drop shipped on, so in the end, I got my alcohol, I paid for it, I got what I was supposed to get, but somebody else listed the alcohol on the Amazon website, and they fulfilled it through Walmart and had Walmart ship it on their behalf. And so what happened is they bought the item, they marked it up, they paid all of Amazon's fees to ship it or to list it on their site. And then in the end, they may have made $2 or $3 or $4 on this particular purchase. Now you're thinking $2 or $3, that's not a lot. But if you have automated software, which is available, they'll actually track all this stuff and upload the information. They'll send the addresses. They'll take care of all the tracking. So in the end, all you have to worry about is really just kind of like fronting the money to be able to pay for the product. In the end, the guy made or girl made, $2 or $3 or maybe $4 off the sale. But if you take and multiply that over 100 sales, you're talking about $300 or $400, and you keep growing that exponentially. Ultimately, in the end, if you're able to drop ship and not have the ball drop where you have listings that are up and there's no product to fill it, you can probably make pretty decent money. And so there's always things in the end that can cause this whole thing to crash and come down. But on the basic side, drop shipping is not a bad thing to do. Now, so the holidays, you guys are going to be buying a lot of things online. You guys are going to notice probably, some of these different disparities and discrepancies that kind of come up. But in the end, if you guys get what you guys ordered originally, no matter where it comes from, it really doesn't make a difference at all. And the only time that, personally myself, I actually have done drop shipping before. There was a point, probably a couple of years back, where I actually utilized software, and I was cross-listing listings from Home Depot and Lowe's and a couple other websites. It might have been Target and Walmart, hundreds of them, over to eBay. And I had a few sales that took place, but in the end, I just didn't want to deal with it. The software worked great, was supposed to, in the end, I just didn't feel it was worth it for what it was doing. So I basically canceled that subscription. It was kind of a trial thing, and I kind of backed out of it, and so that's what I've done before. I also, I have accidentally, I've been driven to the point where I had to drop ship off of stuff that I've actually purchased on eBay. And this may have happened to some of you guys. Sometimes things get out of sync. Your inventory is wrong. You've got a listing up, somebody buys it, and then you go to your storage unit or you go check the shelf, and the unit is gone, and you don't have that unit to ship to the customer. So you have a couple choices. One, you can cancel the order, but if you cancel the order, it counts against you over time in your metrics. You don't want to do very many of those at all. The other option you have is to actually buy it from somebody else. And I've done this before. And I've done that. I think the most recent time I've done this was probably 3 or 4 months ago. I had an item that I sold at the Comic-Con that I had on eBay. I thought that I had taken it down, but I didn't. The guy ended up buying it, and actually the lady ended up buying it, and she was for her son, and for a birthday. And I didn't have it. I was going to cancel it. I actually sent her an email to cancel. She didn't respond to it. I didn't want the time to tick down and the clock to end where I got a negative mark. So I ended up looking online for the exact same 9. Luckily, I found a guy locally in Antioch that actually had the item brand new. I messaged him and said, dude, if you can let me buy the item, I'll come and meet you and pick it up. So I did. I went ahead and paid for it and met him over in Antioch right off the freeway. He gave me the item. I gave him my barcode on my phone. He scanned it as proof that I received it. And I went home and packaged that thing up and sent it off to the lady. And she didn't even know what even happened. So that's kind of an example of an accidental drop ship that I've done before. And I've had it happen a few times before in the past. I've had to actually buy things off of Amazon and have it shipped to the client because I didn't have those items. But like I said, I don't make it a policy or procedure to try to go ahead and drop ship. And then kind of another thing they do, the last thing here is I actually do kind of a soft drop ship, and in the sense that I actually own the product. I have a lot of listings on eBay, and I have those actually on Amazon, and I use software that actually cross-list all those listings over to eBay. And so what ends up happening is, and I've used this software for years, and it works out great. And what ends up happening is somebody will see the particular item on eBay and they'll go ahead and buy it. They will send the information over to Amazon, because people don't realize this. Amazon is really a fulfillment company. They are a warehouse, but they really want to have goods come in and get out as soon as possible. So Amazon, many companies actually keep their goods at Amazon, and they use Amazon to fulfill those orders because they have the whole system that's in place. And if you ever bought anything directly from a company and it comes in an Amazon box, most likely Amazon is the one that actually holds their inventory and they fulfill it. And so what I've done is I've actually, like I said, sold something on eBay, and then the software will send a message over to Amazon and it will start the fulfillment process. And it usually takes 2, 3, 4, 5 days sometimes. And what it will do is they will actually go and send a message to Amazon. They will tell Amazon, hey, go get that particular book and go ahead and package it up and send it off to this customer, upload the tracking to the system so that way they will know it's coming, and then it's all done. So what ends up happening is somebody will buy a book from me, for example, the information gets sent over to Amazon. Amazon will fulfill the order. They will adjust the inventory down. If they only had one of the item listed on Amazon, it will eliminate the listing on Amazon altogether. They will go ahead and pull the book. They will package it, they'll label it, and they'll send it off, and they'll upload the tracking automatically to eBay. And then once it's shipped, the customer will receive the book in an Amazon box. And so I have customers all the time that ask me, hey, this particular book on such and such a page, does it have this? And I tell them, you know what? I don't even know, because I don't even have the book at all in my possession. But the book is at Amazon, and so when you receive the book, it won't arrive in my box; it'll arrive in an Amazon box. So that's kind of a triple look here at some of the ways that I've actually done drop shipping. Accidental drop shipping. I use software, and I do the cross listings with from Amazon over to eBay. And to be honest with you, that's like having a staff, because if something sells, I'm like, cool, I can be on the other side of the world, and Amazon will grab that item, package it up, and send it out, and I just I get the cash on the difference between what they charge and what it's sold for, and that's how you make money. And so kind of wrap things up. I'll tell you guys, to be honest with you, if you guys thinking about getting into drop shipping, there's still plenty of opportunities out there. There's still plenty of opportunities to crash and burn at this game. One of the best places before in the past to drop ship was on eBay, because eBay used PayPal. And the thing was, when a customer paid for an item, instantaneously you had the money available in your account. And you could take that money that the customer paid for the item and go over to Home Depot and actually buy the item and have it shipped. And then you pocket the difference right then and there. But eBay now has changed to a different payment system where it takes about 3 or 4 days to get your money. Amazon, it can take up to 2 weeks to get your money. And so unless you guys are unless you have a large pool of cash to buy the items up front and then wait to get reimbursed, from the platform that sold it, you're going to have credit cards. You're going to have a pile of cash to be able to buy the inventory, to be able to wait for the money to kind of catch up with it. So that's kind of the only disadvantage right now that there is to drop shipping, And so I see things all the time when I'm on YouTube, drop ship. But kind of in the background, this is how the whole drop shipping thing works, So if you can make it work and you can have it work, you have the cash to be able to get into it, to be able to buy the items, to be able to wait for the payments to come in. It might be something that can work out for you. Like I said, the only disaster that takes place is when the product that you list is not available anywhere on the web. And I'll tell you too, one last thing. I've sold tons of VCRs on eBay. And I've been drop shipped off of my listings. And so I've had, there's actually this one guy that was in San Jose. I probably have sold him like 4 or 5 VCRs on his behalf that I drop ship for him. And it always starts out the same way. You get an offer that comes in, you accept the offer, and then it's for a location that's in San Jose, for example. Then all of a sudden he'll upload the information on where it's going. It might be going to Florida, you know, and so you've already accepted the deal. You got to actually go ahead and send it there and package it up and all that. But all the time when his instructions come in, it's always the same information. Hey, this is a gift. Please don't include any information on how much it was paid for or who purchased it. And so that gives you a clue that you're being drop shipped yourself. So if you have listings that are up and you get emails that are like that, or you get a request, you know, to be able to, you know, keep things quiet and on the hush hush, you know, you're probably being used for drop shipping, which is okay, because in the end, you're selling the merchandise. You're going to send it to somebody anyway. And so the only thing, and one of the things I did was I realized after a while, this guy, I would actually message him back when he gave the offer. I said, dude, I've already sold a couple VCRs on your behalf. Where is this one actually going to? Because I just want to make sure that it was reasonable for me to ship it, you know, and accept the offer, you know, because, you know, if I'm sending it to California or San Jose versus all the way over to, New York, there's a huge difference there in shipping. You know, so that's it, guys. I just want to go ahead and wrap that up and put this information out there on my thoughts on drop shipping. Like I said, you know, if you do it, just be cautious and be careful. If you do drop shipping on Amazon, be extremely careful, because it's so easy to violate the terms of service, and Amazon will hold your money and shut your account down and suspend you, and you're ass out and you're stuck. You know, so if you decide to, you know, go this route, take it simple, take it easy, be mindful and wary of the gurus that are out there. And most importantly, guys, enjoy the holiday season, and keep an eye out when you guys receive stuff in the mail. Does it look like you've been drop shipped on? If you suspect it, if it appears you probably have been drop shipped on, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just people out there like me that are trying to make money, you know, and sell stuff around the globe. You know, and a lot of people are not necessarily these huge corporations working out of warehouses. It might be somebody that's working out of their mom's basement, trying to get by, trying to be a student or whatever it might be. You know, so there's a gazillion ways to make money on the internet or the interwebs. And like I said, drop shipping is definitely an option, you know, there. So take care, guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, always feel free to put those questions or comments down below, and I'll try to answer them if I can and provide you any information and guidance. Like I said, AndreReese.biz, visit me. Not only do I do taxes, I do a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, so visit my website, check me out. And if we don't have a chance to talk, you know, this is the only video you guys watch for me. Enjoy the rest of this year and the holiday season, guys. All right, take care. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end of this video. Visit me directly at AndreReese.biz. 4 things to do: like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell. Stay safe, guys. Lift the glass to freedom. Stay woke and don't get TikTok. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video.